So Siwa, you mentioned about application.
Yeah.
What have you found about applying for whether it's grant or soft loan, or like what are
Very, very similar too. There are not many resources available on the internet at this point in time. Have to talk to friends, and the answers vary from friend to friend. So there's a lot of misinformation and not very accurate information. I think that the agencies themselves, because it's so new, right? They themselves are saying, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what the process will come out. Even then, when it comes out in January 2, I think the government agencies will have also different responses and answers to what we are looking for as well, right? As they embed and let the whole process settle down, I think there will be some fine tuning to do lah.
I think putting myself in the audience's shoes, so far whatever we talk, I mean, I don't mean to poke fun at ourselves, but it's like we talk so much, but it seems like there's no
tangible,
information.
True.
Hey, but don't worry. I'm going to share with you a little deeper about what are my findings for the perks for SMEs, right? So I think one of the biggest and most common perk that we know is the 50-50 matching grant for SMEs to upgrade or rather digitize their business process, right? So the first 100,000 SMEs, right, who actually apply for this grant, they can get up to 5,000 ringgit of matching grant. And this 5,000 ringgit comes in a form of purchasing or subscription of software, whether it's ERP, whether it's POS.
Does it cover IoT as well?
Nope. It's just purely for digitizing, and it's purely to encourage the SMEs to actually adopt using software, to automate your business process.
Or procurement is a good.
Or procurement. Does it include procurement? ERP, I suppose.
Under the banner of ERP.
So I have, of course, if the folks who are watching and you're actually running a software house, you're probably selling softwares. You're probably aware of this already, and you're probably encouraging people to sign up. And for those who have not adopted any of these software, I suppose you should, even if you're not taking the grant. But because, to be honest, how much can you do for 10,000 ringgit per year as a business? That's not much. Not much. But thank God, for software as a service today, there are various softwares out there, to ease our day-to-day work. Because as business owners ourselves, sometimes we find ourselves bogged down with paperwork, especially when it comes to tabulating accounts, right? And all the administrative paperwork. Oh my God, that's the reconciliation. So I would like to take advantage of this time, right, to actually make mention of a few softwares that we personally like. We're not getting paid to promote this software, but just because we've been using it, it's nice to use, and maybe you should try this out.
Alright, that's good. So although the budget has got four broad thrusts, right? Driving economic growth in the digital era, investing in Malaysia in a human capital, creating a united, inclusive and equitable society, and the fourth one is revitalization of public institution and finances. I think, if not mistaken, largely what we're talking about is in the first thrust, the driving economic growth in a new economy and digital era, and which is relevant to what we do specifically here at Digital XFM also.
Basically, we're not economists or
Yeah.
or any government experts, but we're looking at this from a point of view of business owners.
Yeah.
As business owners, I mean, I'm sure when you look at the budget, a part of you is like, wow, so much money, right? And then a part of you is like, can get or not one.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So anyway, the software subscription one, I believe sure can get, but the problem now is whether we subscribe first, then we apply or claim back later through a tax claim, or is there like some form of a deal that goes on with local software providers, where I can go to these appointed software providers that okay, so there's a 50-50 matching grant, so basically I'm subscribing to this software for 50% discount.
That's a great point.
It could be.
Yeah, great point, because I was at an AWS event yesterday for public sector, and the government themselves as well. Their procurement department has not evolved with the digital age, right? Just to quickly add to that, for example, you buy lump sum upfront, you claim that invoice amount. But nowadays, we're on a software as a service. So instead of a capex, it becomes OPEX. It's like our phone bills like that. So you accumulate over 12 months, can you claim that 12 months, or do you claim the upfront only, or what are the criteria? We don't know yet at this point in time. But I think the digital age is forcing us to rethink how we buy services and software. So that will have also an impact, and probably best left for another episode later on. We'll share a bit more.
Yeah, so as soon as we receive news on how you can actually apply for this, we will immediately let you know. But as for now, we know that this is how it will impact us, at least for the next, for 2020.
Yeah.
We all will get a 50% discount on productivity softwares, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. What else are you finding? Okay, I let me ask you this question. So coming back to the benefits, right? Like how do I know which type of sector or budget am I entitled to?
Okay.
How do I